Should old acquaintance be forgot? Well, let's remember a few more things just once more. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlog who always tells it like it is. Things got uber busy for me after deadline for me personally. That's what happens when you work retail. And on top of that, I was and still am to a point fighting a nasty cold. Hence the delay. Oh, but thanks to Trick Williams being my secondary choice, I went 500 for deadline. And for the year, I did better than last year on my predictions. Not bad. Well, 2023 is coming to a close, and considering next year's a leap year, the election cycle alone is going to make 24 suck eggs. But let's look at some of the bigger stories in and out of the ring for the WWE and see what that bodes for it in the coming year. Of course, the biggest story is that the WWE, for the first time in forever, is not owned by a McMahon. Endeavor grabbed both WWE and UFC into a new stock symbol called TKO. They're separate but equal companies, of course, independently operated. The one thing about Endeavor is that they think that Vince McMahon was a liability to the company, and I can't help but agree with them. But still, bring Shane or Stephanie back at least once to put a McMahon face to the product one more time. Hell, we haven't seen Linda since her failed house runs. Let her know she's alright. A new world title was made because the so-called undisputed title is being held hostage by Roman Reigns in a very Lesnar-esque fashion. So the World Heavyweight Championship was brought back after an 11-plus year absence, and Seth frickin' Rollins seems to be making the most of it since winning it back in May. He's defended the title on Raw, PLEs, and house shows over 50 times. Reigns in that same period? 5. Yeah, you heard me. Rollins defended the title 10 times more than Reigns did his. But why do I fear they're gearing Reigns up for going after Hulk Hogan and Bruno Sammartino's records? While the tag teams rightfully remain unified, though I hope that will change next year, the women's titles changed so that they're not brand specific, and when the titles switch hands, they won't have to switch the belts. So Raw has the women's world title and SmackDown the WWE women's title. Makes sense. But Rhea has been monopolizing the world title thanks to Dum Dum and the Judgment Day, as is Io Sky thanks to Damage Control. Get a few more women into each group and we'll definitely talk competition, okay? Speaking of, Jade Cargill jumped ship to join the WWE back in October, was seen on every brand, and not since. Gold medalist Gable Steveson had a big opening match on NXT and then was relegated to house shows. Come on, guys, if you're going to build up these guys that much, people are going to forget them before they actually show up on Raw or SmackDown, or even NXT. Meanwhile, there's a multitude of NXT higher-ups that haven't been pulling weight, like Cameron Grimes and Team KC. You expect Ilya Dragunov to carry all of NXT? Come on, snap it up! More PLEs have been introed in foreign lands. Backlash will be in France, and a special post-SummerSlam card will be a bash in Berlin. That's not to mention the Saudi trips in store for next year. Seems Endeavor really wants to make the first W in WWE mean what it's supposed to be, but France and Germany? Couldn't you think of two better countries to pair up? I mean, World War II soon? And of course we've lost so many. Iron Sheik, Superstar Billy Graham, Leapin' Lanny Poffo, Terry Funk, and of course Wyndham Rotunda, a.k.a. Bray Wyatt. It was shocking for everyone about Wyatt biting it as he was just about to get his new personality back in the swing. But no, apparently he was at a higher calling. And of course, injuries plagued everywhere with Charlotte Flair and Braun Strowman, and yet they're still getting paid. Who knows? Hopefully they will get better, and maybe, just maybe, Philip Brooks will be found lacking, but like Kevin McCarthy in the chair of the Speaker of the House. Somebody twist his ankles so he can leave, please. Well, no matter what, folks, have a safe New Year. I'd wish you a happy one, but again, 2024. I'm Chris Wolvie with the Wrestling Vlog, who always tells it like it is. Pray for peace, and I'll see ya